back again. I am live. Start for that cutoff. Where was I? So, I was saying that I recorded 14 to 15 videos, so I would have something to edit and put out while I was gone. Like I said, I don't like postponing recording or postponing videos unless I really have to. So as much as I can, I like to put out a video unless I can, and I'll let you guys know via Twitter, Facebook, or whatever. So yeah, I've been recorded since December 19th, and well, actually, no, 2 weeks ago, I recorded episode 9 of The Evil Within. Yes, I recorded 9 episodes of The Evil Within. You're probably wondering, oh, why haven't you put out a new episode? Well, the third episode, the total length of the footage is 3 hours and 10 minutes, and I want to cut that to like under 40 minutes. So it'll be like a montage, basically, slash let's play. So it'll be like me progressing through the story, but then when I try to figure out, try to survive, it'll be like a survival montage. So it'll be like a mixture of both. And I'm really picky with how long my videos are. So I try to challenge myself to, you know, shoot for this amount of time, and then I would cut it and edit out all the fluff and put in the best parts. Like episode 2 was 2 hours long, and it took me six to 7 hours to uh, cut it down to make it a very nicely packaged let's play slash montage type of video. And luckily people liked it, people watched it, so that hard work paid off. But like I said, I've been busy lately with family and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention why I don't record at night. So I usually record at night. In night times since are reserved for myself. But since my brother is back, we've been spending time with each other, like playing games together and watching movies. So the time I used to record, I use it to spend time with him and this full week here. So I decided not to put a video out because I don't want to stress out to put out a video and while I'm working the video end up miss out on spending time with him. So there won't be a video out this week. I'll resume next week as usual. Wednesdays and Fridays I'll put out a video, and if Wednesdays and Fridays stateside time will be Thursday midnight 12 a.m. Japanese time as well. But I try to get them late over here so people back in the states, which are most of my audience, they can watch it at a reasonable time back in the states. You just gotta love time zones. But yeah, that's why I'm not recording. I haven't been recording because he's still here. After this week, he'll be leaving next Tuesday, so I will be able to record then because I have no one to hang out with. I'll be very lonely, so I'll occupy myself by recording a video. I didn't mean for that to sound depressing, but aside from that, my life, let's put that on the side. Let's talk about the channel. Hey, what's up, FPG? How you doing? So let's talk about the channel. So I'm pretty sure you guys noticed. Um, I talked about it in my on Instagram and on Twitter about how fast my channel grew. So a long time October, he's like one of my favorite YouTubers, Adam Korlick. If you haven't watched him or you don't know about him, look him up. If you're watching the upload or the archive later on, I'll put the link to his channel in the description down below. But I met him over here, like actually close by to my house. I went to a book off, which is basically like a Japanese thrift store. So I met him there. We talked a bit, and I gave him a ride to Toys R Us because that was his next destination. He was actually retro game hunting, like getting those Japanese exclusives. So I gave him a ride, and we talked a bit, and then we were gonna try to hang out, but you know, schedules didn't align, so that never happened. But in a video about like connect, it's connected. Please let me know if it's connected. One person who's here. Ah, okay. We seem to be good. We're rolling. It's gone. Okay, we were connected. Okay, but we met. Oh, we met. I met him, and he gave me a shout out, and I woke up one morning to this comment that said, "Hey, Adam gave you a shout out. You seem like a pretty nice guy." I'm like, Adam, as in Adam Korlick? So I checked, and the subscriber count went from 52 to like 71 or 72, like overnight. And I was like, what the heck? Like, this is the fastest my channel's grown in a while. Like, last year, the fastest was like 15 in a week, but this was about 20 in one night. So I was like, what the heck? And actually, I just kept on climbing, and then it stopped climbing at 93. Uh, so I was kind of bummed out about that. I thought I was gonna hit 100 before the new year, but that didn't happen. And then I ended up getting a really busy around the time, spending time with family, going out. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So you're in the stream, but for some reason it doesn't show up that you're in the stream right now. That's weird. Like you're watching, huh? Oh well. But thanks, man. I hope I reach it soon, like before the end of this year. Maybe by like mid 2018. Hopefully, at 100, I'll be up there. I'm definitely gonna be like really emotional around that time, because YouTube's my dream, and 100 is like one of the first, real like milestones. You go from double digits to like triple digits, and then aim high. Like after 100, 500, 500, 1000, and then I just want to keep on climbing. Like I really like YouTube, and I want to be able to do it as for my career. Like it'd be really cool if one of my hobbies, like YouTube or music, becomes a part of my career one day. That's actually what I'm studying for, audio production. I'll be able to work in the music industry, but the cool thing is that it branches off to not just music, but film and the gaming industry. So I was gonna do music production, but that's just set on just music only. But with audio production, I have more opportunities in through different industries, which means more job opportunities. And I am planning to get married in the near future. So having a job is a must. So I had to think like, okay, about my future. Like I like all three industries. Like I really want to find a job in one of the industries. So I figured, this degree will. I talked to a counselor. He said, you can also get a job in film and gaming and stuff. And several alumni with the same degree, I watched lectures or forums, you might say, where they talked about how they work on video games and they had the audio production, what do you call it, the degree. So I figured, oh shoot, you know what? Since I could do any of the three industries that I'm really into, I'll just study for this. And yeah, let's just say it's not a walk in the park. It's a lot of work, and honestly, I'm surprised I'm able to put out 2 videos a week. Like if I was putting out like three, which I contemplated like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, like every other day, to put out a video, but yeah, that's just insanity. I would honestly, yeah, I don't see how people do it. Like I know I was watching one of Jacksepticeye's old videos, and he put out a video every day while he was working and going to college. And I'm just like, how did you survive? How did you stay sane through that entire time? It was ridiculous. I was like trying to like wrap my mind around it. I'm like, dude, how did you do that? That's ridiculous. But man, oh man, it's getting late, but probably stop the stream in like half an hour. But I had some things I wanted to talk about. I touched up on, yeah, hotel management. Yeah, he did hotel management, but maybe it's easier. I don't want to say that he had it easy because it was hotel management. Like every degree, I feel has to some extent like a huge chunk of work you have to do. But another thing, oh yeah, I got a PS4. That's pretty exciting. Got a few games over here. I'll just show you a few. So actually over here, because I do YouTube and my circles around video games, I want to get some games that I could play on my own, and not specifically for the channel, because all the games I have, I I set to aside. I'm like, okay, one day I'm gonna um, play that game for YouTube. And then I decided a long time ago, there are some games I can play on my own and some games I can do for YouTube. Oh, PewDiePie uploaded a new video. Thanks, YouTube, for letting me know that. But after playing The Evil Within, like I said in my tweet, um, I realized that The Evil Within has, I'll put that to the side. The Evil Within has a sequel on next-gen consoles, PS4 and Xbox One. And I realized of course I want to play the first game, and I realized if I play the first game on the channel, it's gonna be a waste of time because it's an older game. So why don't I save your guys' time after I finish Evil Within? I'll definitely play Evil Within 2. But say like there's Mirror's Edge Catalyst. That's a prequel sequel. Um, I'll play the original on my own, and then I'll play Catalyst. And then a friend told me you don't need to play the original in order to play Catalyst. So I'm like, shoot, I got Catalyst. I might as well play that in the future. So I also have Tomb Raider on Xbox 360. I'm gonna play that on my own before I actually play Rise of Tomb Raider on the channel. I also ordered Little Nightmares, South Park: The Fractured Butthole, and Uncharted 4, which actually leads on to what I was about to show you guys. Today, well, Saturday, I bought The Walking Dead Season 3, the Telltale game, and I was so stoked to play it, and then I realized, wait, I played the first 2 seasons on my computer. So everything I did for the first 2 games won't transfer over to the PS4 version. So I'm like, shoot, I had to return this. That was like on a Sunday when I realized this. I'm like, shoot, I gotta return it. So today I returned it. It was like 27 bucks used, and this game was 20 bucks over there. So I decided, you know what? I'll exchange this I'll exchange The Walking Dead for this, and then get my $7 back, you know? So it just finished downloading. I was gonna play it, but my brother wanted to binge watch Netflix. We've been watching The End of the Effing World. That's such a good show. Like, it's like 7 episodes long. You could honestly finish it in one night. It's like 7 episodes. Each one episode's like half an hour. So you could probably finish the whole season like 3.5 hours. Yeah, in a single sitting. Like, it's Netflix. You could binge watch the whole thing. But I got this, and I plan on playing it tomorrow night after work. Yeah, I have work again from like 4 to 9. One of the beauties about you know, working at a movie theater is that I do get free admission for movies, and I do get free popcorn, free drinks, and free hot dogs. Kind of sick of the hot dogs, so the only cool thing is like the free movies, popcorn, and drinks. But the hours can be crazy. Like, which Uncharted is my favorite? Ooh. Okay, so the first one, um, I'll answer your question in a minute, but I'll talk about why I chose this particular Uncharted to be my favorite. So the first was, testing the waters. It, I want to say it wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. It was a great game. I had fun with it, but it left a lot to be desired. And I get it. Like, it's the first game in the series. Like, trying to test out the waters. The second game refined the story, had a really good villain, and like it refined the gameplay a lot. Uncharted 3 didn't really add a lot to the gameplay, just added, a better fighting style. That's about it. But a lot of the story felt to me was like, oh, been there, done that. So my favorite one is the second Uncharted game. Like, that was a good game. I like how it started off with you waking up in the train, and then you get out, and then it goes back to the beginning to like 12 hours before, and you play the events that lead up to when you actually got stuck on the train. So you kind of replay that part later on in the game, but from like a different like perspective. Like, it's still kind of the same, but then there are things that are kind of different but kind of not. It's just, oh, like the story is so good. And so when I picked up, actually I had the first, hold on. Yeah, so when I bought my PS3 last year, the first thing I did was order all 3 Uncharted games for the PS3, like right away. So I played the first one, and it was a fun game. The gameplay was good, but I'm not sure if anyone else felt this, but the controls felt very janky, and I'm not gonna complain about the graphics because it was when did it come out? Um, 2007. Yeah. So the graphics aren't that great, and it's for the PS3. It's like one of the first games in that generation. It's so old that it still spells out PS3 over here. It's so old too, like it has a GameStop sticker too. I got this used. That's usually how I buy my games used. I never want to spend over $30 for a game, unless it's a game I really want, like Halo. It was like they were day one buys. But anyway, and then I got these from the same buyer on eBay, and then so I played this one, and oh wait, did I talk about why I didn't like it? Oh yeah, there was a shooting. It was very janky. Like it was very what do you call it? It was very stiff. Yeah, that's the word. It was very stiff. This one refined on the gameplay, definitely refined on the shooting and the combat, which I like. I found the combat very frustrating in the second, and they refined it a lot in 2. They refined it even more in 3, but I looked over it because the story wasn't bad. It was decent, but the story was definitely good. You have wasn't it Dragoyevich or um Lazarovich? I don't know. Lazarovich? I don't know what his name is. Oops. Did I say a word? Oops. Family friendly. Sorry. But yeah. If I remember correctly, my favorite part in the game was when you're in the Himalayas. My favorite part in the game was when you're trying to run away from the helicopter. You're in the city. And that part was just so action packed and so cinematic. And then so I finished this game like, wow, that's great. And so you don't really dump Chloe, but she kind of gets a picture. Oh, you're in love with Elaine at the end of the Elena, yeah, Elena. Is name Elena? Yeah, Elena. Um, and so you get back together with Elena, and then classic Indiana Jones. It's like in the how Indiana Jones is with one girl and the next movie is with another girl, but in this one, it's like over the course of time, Drake and Elena broke up again. Like they hooked up in the first one, broke up, got back together at the end of the second one. They're broken up in this one, end up getting back together in the third one, and people are telling me in the fourth one they're broken up again, and they ended up. Of course, they're gonna get back together. Like I'm just calling that right now. I have not played a fourth one. That's actually coming in the mail, so we'll see. I'm actually kind of nervous to play that because I'm afraid the fourth one's gonna take the spot of Uncharted 2, one of my favorite games ever. We'll see. I heard it was a perfect way to end the series, but actually, honestly, Uncharted isn't the only reason why I bought a PS3 last year around my birthday. It was actually for you guys probably know I talked about it. It's like my second favorite game of all time. Um, hold on, can you hear me? So, the main reason why I got the PS3 was for, of course, The Last of Us. Heard so many good things about this game. Oh, didn't it come with the Last of Us sticker or the Nine Dog sticker? That's kind of disappointing. But yeah, this is my second favorite game of all time. Uncharted 2 is number 3. And then there's Halo 2 at number 4. But I should really do a video on my top 10 favorite games or top 20. 10 is like not enough. Yeah, my top 20 favorite games. I should definitely do a video about that. But yeah, this is the main reason why I got the PS3. And then when I got a PS4, I actually bought it from a friend. He showed me a stack of games, and I'm like, I don't really want anything else, but if I were to have one game on the PS4 as my first game, I would want the remastered version of Last of Us. I did play a little bit of it, but I figured, Last of Us 2 is coming out sometime this year. So what I do for people that I'll definitely play the second game on the channel. But until then, I'm gonna replay this for the channel. So it'll be like, re-experiencing the game in better graphics, and I'm also gonna play the game in a harder difficulty. Like I beat the game in normal. I'm gonna beat this I'm gonna beat it again on hard. So let me know what you guys think about that. I definitely want to replay the game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It said it won over 200 Game Awards, which I believe, honestly, that game deserves it. And honestly, I don't. Left Behind is included in here. I'm not gonna play it because I've already played it for the channel. Yeah, PS4 is gonna have better graphics. It's gonna be clearer, but I feel like it's gonna be a waste of my time and your guys' time too. I'll definitely replay on my own, but I'm not gonna make videos about it because it's kind of, I find it to be really pointless, and I don't want to do it. But so was there a game franchise you never played but wanted to try later on? Actually, yeah, there's actually a few. I'm actually looking at my game rack of Xbox 360 games, of games I have not played yet. So I'm looking over there. There's Mass Effect. I have all three of them. Have not touched yet. I did say I want to stream games. It's probably gonna be one of them. Uh, I did play a few of the Resident Evil games. I beat 5 with a friend. I started playing 4. Chickened out. Silent Hill. Oh, dude. Actually, I have the second Silent Hill game. I heard the first one is good, but the second one is the best of the original. How many? Like, was there a Silent Hill 4? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. And then I'm so disappointed that the Hideo Kojima and Mr. Del Toro Silent Hills game got canceled. No more Ritas too. Man, man, PT was a phenomenon. Saw the first one in the PSN store. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're into like old games and top down fixed cam view, I mean, yeah, go for it. But I heard if you really want to know the story, read up on a synopsis or look up videos, like watch a let's play. Because I heard honestly, yeah, PT was amazing. But what I heard about the first one was if you were not really into that kind of gameplay, not to do it. Like watch a let's play to know the story so you can experience it, kinda, and then go on to 2. Or 2 was good. That's why I have 2 for the Xbox. Is it there? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Have you seen the trailer for Death Stranding? I've seen all the trailers for Death Stranding, and I'm not sure what to feel about it. I feel like that game is gonna be a trip. Like first, there are the first trailer was a naked Nomaritas waking up on the beach and hugging a baby. And you saw the hands and you saw these floating people in the air. I'm like, cool. And then there's one where you go into a tunnel and you see this weird dude with eyes and he's being followed by, I think they're soldiers or are they hazmat suits? No, the hazmat suits are in the third trailer. That was good, but somehow Nomaritas ended up underwater and he swallowed a baby. Yeah, that game's gonna be a trip. Um, yeah, I can't wait to play the game. Honestly, the reason why I bought a PS4 over an Xbox One was because PS4 has so many more great games than Xbox One. Like all the games, most of the games that came out for Xbox One, you can get for PS4. So I'm like, okay, I'm set, except for Halo and Gears of War 4. So it's like Halo Anniversary Collection or the Master Chief Collection, Halo 5, Gears of War 4, and Recore. So, the only reason why I would get the Xbox One is for those 4 games. But after, PlayStation always has the best exclusives. Yes, honestly. At first I thought it was Microsoft that had the best exclusives. Like, the only reason why I have an Xbox 360 is because I wanted to play Halo. I got it for Halo 3. But then after Halo Reach, after Bungie handed Halo to Microsoft, Microsoft has treated the franchise poorly. Like, Halo's my favorite franchise. And they drove it to the ground. Like, I did not like Halo 4. Had totally BS ending. Why would you kill off Cortana? Like, what's the whole point about that? And then, Halo 5 looks good. It's just, I'm afraid if I play it, I'm going to lose my total trust in the franchise. But it's just one of those sequels where you're just like, man. And I was really nervous actually for The Last Jedi. Actually, yeah, that's another thing. I was going to record a video talking about The Last Jedi, but I never got around to it. Oh my gosh, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning over here. I want to still up. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I was only nervous about the Last Jedi because I was scared it might pull a Halo 4 on me, like might make me lose my faith in the franchise. Honestly, the first showing, disappointed. Never saw the Last Jedi. Okay, then I won't talk about spoilers. I'll just talk about how I feel. So the first showing, I was disappointed, but the second time, because there's a lot of things in that happened that didn't happen, that I wanted to happen but didn't happen, and I'll just leave it at that. Then I'm watching it the second time. I watched it with friends and my girlfriend, and that was actually better because the whole movie revolves around symbolism and callbacks to previous movies, which is cool. Like it's not my favorite Star Wars movie. It's not a bad Star Wars movie. It's not Episode 2 bad or Phantom Menace bad. Actually, Phantom Menace is not that bad compared to Episode 2. People always complain about the Phantom Menace, but have they watched Episode 2? That was horrible. The only good part is the Battle of Geonosis. That's about it. Like no one cares about the mystery. Actually, I thought the mystery was good, but the clones and all that. But I felt like they spent too much time around it. I did like how they showed the origin of how the Republic got the army. I did like, the story behind it, the lore. No one really cared about the whole cringy love singlets. Like, yeah, uh, it was bad, but um, we shouldn't blame the actors. Should just blame George Lucas's bad directing and bad writing. The dialogue was bad. Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen did not have any chemistry at all. Like Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen are great actors, depending on the movies though. Because I didn't like her in Star Wars, and I didn't like her character development either. Like she turned first two movies, she was this badass like female character. Like she was like you're like wow, she's great. Like this is the mother of Princess Leia. And now we know where Princess Leia gets her spunk. And then in the third one, she turned into this weak woman, and I'm like, what happened to Natalie Portman? Like I was watching videos on the original ending for it, and she tried to kill Anakin in the original, what do you call it? The original, um, was when they were planning for it. The original ending was they were they were gonna, she was gonna, they were gonna have. Okay, what am I trying to say? They were gonna have Padme kill Anakin, but then they backed down on it because they thought it would be too dark. But I figured no, 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 no. Why would you do that? It would have been such a great send off for the character. Like you're not gonna to turn into this weakling in the last movie of the trilogy. Oh man. But yeah, episode two, not so great. The only good part, like I said, is the story. Why, as you know, it just fills in some puzzle pieces for the Star Wars saga, and then the Battle of Geonosis. That was ooh, such a cool scene. The Yoda versus Count Dooku and Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Count Dooku. That was cool as a kid, but now that I'm older, it was kind of lame, especially when, you know, Yoda and Count Dooku were just testing their force powers and they're trading dialogue. Like, why couldn't it be like in The Empire Strikes Back? You speak one word and you just get to it. You just go at it. You just bzz, 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 have a lightsaber duel. Like honestly, my favorite Star Wars movie is The Empire Strikes Back. The Last Jedi wasn't bad. Wasn't It was good. Wasn't bad. It was still a good Star Wars film, but it's not Empire Strikes Back bad. But it's good. Like if you're gonna watch The Last Jedi, be prepared. Okay. Make sure you watch with friends too, so you can have something to geek about with. Like I went, the first time I watched it was with my little brother. It was a midnight showing because I work at the same theater they were showing it at. I know at some point I'm gonna have to walk into the theater. I don't want any spoilers, so I watched it the first night it showed, the midnight showing, and then I had to go into work at 7:30 in the morning the next day. So it's midnight to like it's a 2.5 hour movie, so I ended at 2:30. Went to sleep at 3:30. I woke up at 6:30 so I can get ready for work on time. So I was running like 3 hours of sleep. Totally worth it for Star Wars. Oh yeah, yeah I would do it again. If they're gonna have a midnight showing for Infinity War, I'm gonna do the same thing too, despite how tired I'm gonna be for the next day. Actually, no, I'm not gonna work for the theater anymore when if a new work comes out. I'll be gone maybe. I'll be out of Japan. Yeah, that's another thing. I'll be moving soon. Soon. Not sure when, but soon. Like when say when my dad um works for the military, right? Um and I'm considered like a military dependent, and because he's not active duty anymore, I can't stay as long as other people my age. Like they can stay till they're 26, but I'm gonna be turning 23 next in 2 months, and after that, I can't be here anymore. So I'm gonna have to move unless I get a student visa, but I want to move because it'll be easier on my family, and also my girlfriend's going is moving too. So yeah, I'll be leaving soon. But what else was I gonna do in this stream? Oh, my battery. Is that battery good? Hold on, let me check on my battery. I had a charger. 32%. Okay, we're gonna hook up the charger. Where to? California. Not only do I have friends and family there, I have. It'll be since the music scene is really good in California. Hold on, my notification screen is really good. Okay, there we go. The music scene is really good. Yeah, you're in LA, right? Because I'll be going to San Diego. I know LA and San Diego are probably like a couple hours apart. So maybe we can meet up and like, do something, like make a video. Nice. Yeah, I think I picked up on it when in one of your videos, like you did a vlog on your senior year. Can't remember. Yeah, how have you been actually? You haven't been. Yeah, it'll be really cool. But have you been like you haven't uploaded anything in a long time? School kicking your butt? Like it's been kicking my butt, so I don't blame you. Freshman year is usually people say freshman year is the hardest, and then the last 2 years are even harder. But it wasn't hard for me. Maybe it's because I slacked off like crazy. Yeah, yeah, but hope you're doing well. Hope like you'll deal with those. You're dealing with it pretty well. I can't talk. It's late. Uh, yeah, man. I'll be keeping a lookout for your videos. Oh man, I watched your 100 subscriber special. That was pretty good. I plan on making a vlog explaining everything, but the most I can tell is that I'm sick. Oh, you okay? Is it serious? Hope not. Hope you're okay, man. Hope everything's okay. Be praying for you. You get better. Dang. I hope it's not serious. You're doing well. Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. I don't like seeing or knowing that anyone I know or talk to or care about is sick or not doing well. That's just me. um, yeah, I was gonna talk about some other stuff too. I should really. Oh, that's good. Yeah, keep a positive attitude, especially like when you're going through something. Having a positive attitude is always good. That's good, man. That's good. A lot of people in situations like that are very gloomy and doesn't really help their condition. So you have to be optimistic. Yeah, optimism is actually very, very contagious. Yeah, but yeah, man, hang in there. I'm looking forward to seeing that vlog too. yeah, keep you my prayers. Let's go and do something else. I should have made a list of stuff I wanted to do before actually hitting record. I'm still so new to this. It's bad. Oh yeah, I can show you my setup. That's it right there. Um, so webcam would face. That's where I have my school. As you can see my school setup. Uh, don't die if I unplug you, please. But over here, yeah, over here. Let me turn on the light so you guys can see. I don't want to go over here too because this tends to be a Wi-Fi dead zone. So over here was my old setup. Had my TV over here, which is where I would play games and stuff. Where you see the MacBook and my audio interface and stuff, that's where I had my laptop and everything, and my mouse pad and all the junk that I had over there, which I transferred over to the desk over here, put over there. This is actually where am I putting at? This microphone stand over here is what I got from the school. All the stuff you see over here, the monitors, the MacBook interface, this mic stand over here. Did I just say the mic stand? Um, I got it with my school. They sent it in. Since I'm taking the online program, since I'm not taking classes on campus, they sent me a bunch of stuff that I could work on and better do the assignments on. So I got all that. That's a lot of money. I got a, sure if you can see it. Got that keyboard. That's a $200 keyboard they sent me. Thank you, FSU. I appreciate it. But over here is my pride and joy, my my haven. Is that the right word? But yeah, this is a TV you have over here. I just dumped a whole lot of stuff over there. I know it's not clean. The cable management is also pretty bad, but all that stuff you see over there, like the speaker and the remote, it was on this table, which is where you guys were sitting on earlier. But yeah, my TV, my computer, my webcam is lopsided because I was gonna video call my girlfriend, but she knocked out on me. But I love her, so it's okay. She needed the rest. Um, but you have my Razer. I won't say keyboard. My Razer mouse pad, my MSI uh, mouse. It's actually a really good mouse. It's $15 on Amazon, but it's actually really good. I'm enjoying it so far. I will upgrade it in the future, but right now I have no need. Oh yeah, you have my bell, my subscribe bell. People are sleeping. Oh, that wasn't too loud. But yeah, my webcam. It's a Logitech C920. It's actually a really good webcam, but in the future, I'll plan on upgrading my camera to a better camera, which is a Sony Alpha A5100. So a dual camera that I'll be using for Let's Plays and what do you call it? Let's Plays. Yo, Spoon, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. But yeah, I'm planning on getting a better camera, so I can use it for vlogs and videos as well. And also, well, actually no, I'll buy the camera, but I won't buy the box lights. Hey, yeah, Spoon in the house. Think about getting studio lights, but since I'll be moving, there'll be no point. Actually, because I'll be a lot, but I will get some soon. Right now, my lighting. So what I do is, so sit down right here, right, and you know, Notepad, like the little app on the PC where you can write notes and stuff. It's white, you know. So I have this on. That's where I have like all my secondary software, recording software, like audio, like Adobe Audition. I have my software for my webcam up, and um, I switched over to Bandicam. I know I said Bandicam is the devil. You, yeah, Bandicam used to be the devil. The reason why is on loading screens, it would skip through the loading screen, so it would throw everything out of sync whenever I was editing. But then I figured out that there was a setting I need to uncheck that said fast forward or skip through footage that has the same frame or whatever. Like if there's not a frame change, the footage will automatically skip over and go on to where the frame is actually. My arm's getting tired. To where the frames is actually doing something. So if it's paused or at the same screen, it will skip through. So I just unchecked it and it works wonderfully. It's not very taxing on my CPU, just like Fraps, and it doesn't take up as much memory just like Fraps. But there are some games that require, like sometimes Bandicams to bring out the colors like I like to switch over to Fraps. And also Bandicam isn't taxing on your CPU, but when the game crashes, the data on the footage gets corrupted. Spoon probably knows what I'm talking about. Oh, well that's why. Oh man, I'm gonna check that. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I forget where it is. Look in your video settings. Should be there. Just dig. Like I did some digging. I'm like, there has to be a way to like get rid of that. Like it's annoying. You probably know how it is. I totally do. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's it's terrible. Um. So so yeah, Fraps is more taxing, takes up memory, but when the game crashes, the footage just gets cut, stops right there. It doesn't get corrupted, so you still have that file. So you have to go through a lot of heartbreak and be like, "Wow, I just went through all that only for my data to get corrupted." Perhaps it's convenient because it cuts it. The only downside is that if you have a low-end computer, like I do, I have a Sony laptop with an i3 processor. I am gonna upgrade it soon. A coworker is selling me his PC with an RX 470 GPU and a much better processor. He says it could play Battlefield 1 on ultra settings, which was enough for me. And he said it was a pretty good computer. Like it's not the greatest computer, but it's definitely an upgrade from what I have over here. But uh yeah, I switched to Fraps. Not Fraps, switched to Bandicam for most of the stuff. Like Doki Doki Literature Club was recorded on Fraps, but I ran out of hard drive space, and that's why I cut the second episode where it was. You know what I'm talking about. I'll explain in the video when it comes out. But it cut it right there, and I'm like, what's going on? It was all laggy and everything. The dialogue would stop. I was wondering what's going on, and then I stopped the recording. I looked over, and Fraps had taken up so much of my memory that there was enough hard drive space, so the recording was slowing down. So that, yeah, that's the only downside. Fraps just takes up too much memory, very taxing on the computer. So it's great, but at the same time, it's not so great. So yeah, Bandicam is my go-to for now until I get a better hard drive. I'm gonna get a hard drive dedicated to Fraps solely, and when I get a better computer too, the games will run better. Uh, but yeah, and also I uh I have a boom arm. Where's my finger? Where? I have a boom arm. Uh, it's an Alkio. Should have got the newer, but I'll be dealing with that until I could afford getting the Rode boom arm. But it works really well. Before when, especially for when I'm playing console games. Like I remember, oh, you want to see my face. Before I used to have the snowball on the tripod in front of my TV next to the computer, which was convenient at the time. But since it was next to my computer, it was picking up the fans from my laptop because laptops are super freaking loud. I hate it. And then I had my hard drive, my 2 terabyte one, which I put below my desk. There's like a little shelf over here. I put it under my desk so the mic wouldn't pick that up. This mic still picks up sound from the laptop, but it's not as bad as when I had it on the tripod. So for console games, it was a headache to edit the audio to try to get that stupid background noise. But it was a headache, but it was worth it in the end because it turned out nice. But now that I have the boom arm, I could isolate the mic more and I could move it more towards my mouth so you get more of my voice versus um, the background noise. And since I'm taking audio production, I've learned how to better get rid of background noise. Maybe I'll make a tutorial when I better understand how it works. I'm still a noob at it. But maybe I'll make a tutorial to help you guys out, especially for those of you who are just getting into Audition or use Audacity. I think he did the same thing with Audacity, but honestly, Audition has better It has better plugins and better effects, better noise reduction plugins. Yeah, but I might use Logic to record my audio. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But that's my setup. Oh yeah, I have my alarm clock over here too. It's good like when I'm recording. Before I used to have a timer, or I used to look at my record timer on Bandicam or whatever software I was recording, so I can know how long I've been recording. But what I would do now is I have sticky these sticky notes right here. It actually has the working titles I did for the last episode of Lone Survivor. So my plan was when I recorded episode 9 of The Evil Within, which is probably the only video I recorded of this year, I would write down the time I started, and then I'll have that in front of me. So while I'm recording, I don't know how long I've been recording, and I could stop whenever, because it's on a typical day of recording, depending on the game, it'll take me 3 to 4 hours. The Evil Within was longer, of course, because it's a much harder game. But I've been progressing better now. You'll know why when you're watching it. It's such a stupid thing, but it had to be done. I wasn't enjoying the game, but I really wanted to finish the game. Oh, low battery. Okay, we're gonna. My charger got snagged. We're gonna connect the charger. Hold on. I'm lagging too. Is it good? Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, The Evil Within. It's a good game. Finally got a PS4, so I can play two. Oh yeah, I was gonna show off the games I got for it. So like I said, I got almost a Night in the Woods. I finished that game. Great game, by the way. How are you liking it, Spoon? Is it good? When am I gonna continue Evil Within? I'm gonna continue it for sure. But I have FPG probably heard. Is he still here? Are you still here, dude? Um, but the third episode, I recorded a little over 3 hours of it. Hey, man. I wonder why it doesn't say two, it only says one. Unless you hid your presence. I wonder if that's possible. But yeah, Evil Within was a little over 3 hours. Episode 3, that is. Because that game got really hard at one point. It started feeling more like Dark Souls. So, um, I said I would record. Or, oh man, I lost. Perhaps I'm a ghost. Maybe. Hopefully not. It's kind of weird though. It's only showing one. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it got really hard at a particular point. So I recorded an hour and a half in the morning or during the day. Went to work and stuff. When I got back, I decided to go at it again, another hour and 40 minutes. So it's a matter of cutting it down to a sizable amount of time. My goal is to cut each episode, if possible, underneath 40 minutes. So this episode and next, also forgot to say FPG. Rude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But um so what I was saying was I have to cut it down to 40 minutes, but since I've been busy with family and school and work, it's going to be more difficult. I'll get to it as soon as I have more time at night. My brother's around. I want to use the time I would use for recording videos to spend time with him. So I've been, yeah, basically my recording time is occupied for family time, which, I mean, it's totally worth it. It's my brother's last full week here, so I won't be recording anything or putting up anything this week so I could spend more time with him. Because I felt bad. I was recording episode 4, episode 5 of Lone Survivor. He was waiting for me and he ended up falling asleep, so we didn't really do anything. So I'm like, I don't want that to happen this week, especially since this is last week here. I won't see him until the summertime. So I'm gonna use that time to spend time with him. And oh yeah, my Korean flag. Yeah, I lived in Korea. Especially it has the signatures of all my friends there, like their goodbye messages when I left. And I had the whiteboard over here. Has my recording schedule, my school schedule, my work schedule, all on there. The recording schedule I have not kept up with, but everything else I've been keeping up with because I have to. Oh man, we've been going at this for like the last hour. So this will be uploaded um, later. You'll find it when I wake up tomorrow. I'll tweak the descriptions and stuff. So I'm talking about something else. Oh yeah, the games. I have it right here. So I spent $200 on The Last of Us Remastered, the the controller and the system. Really? Thank you. I honestly feel like I have too much stuff. Yeah, I'd start getting rid of stuff since I'll be moving. It's just who said this? My friend walked into my room and he was like, "Wow, just by walking into this room, I could tell what kind of guy you are." And he didn't say it as a bad thing, he said it as a compliment. He's like, "I could tell you're a musician and gamer and you really like watching TV." Which, yeah, in a way I like watching YouTube and Netflix, so yeah, he got it right. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so $200 for Last of Us, the controller and the system. I did get an HDMI cable, but that's not a really big deal. I have a ton of them over here. I just switched my PS3 HDMI cable back and forth between the two. Um, but I got that. And the same day, I dropped $100, no, $60 on the Outlast Trinity, which has the first Outlast game, the Whistleblower DLC, and the second one. I'm honestly thinking about playing the second one first, and then going back to play the first one. That was $30. This game was on sale, so I got it for $30. I got Dishonored 2. The first game was amazing. The bad guy was kind of a little too easy to kill at the end, but let's play this in the future right after I play Outlast 2, which I'm gonna play after I finish Thin. But there is a game coming in the mail that I'm just gonna play immediately. I've been wanting to play that game for a long time. Actually, two of them. It's South Park: The Fractured Butthole and Little Nightmares. Those are coming in the mail. It arrived. I checked the tracking. They arrived. So I'm gonna drop the series and just play through those. I've been wanting to play those games ever since it got released, which is the main reason why I got the PS4. So those are the two single player games I got, including, oh yeah, Spoon, you didn't see this, but I got Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Got that today. So, and then I got two multiplayer games. I got these games for my little brother, and also for myself, but my little brother really wanted to play them with me. So I got Little Nightmares looks like an awesome game. Yeah, it does. That's why I got it. Like I like the whole side-scrolling type of simplicity of it. Like the reason why I like I almost said incest. Why the heck did I almost say incest? The reason why I only liked Inside, which is actually the first video series on the channel. I liked Inside because it was simple, and because of because side-scrolling games, you don't know what's ahead of you, right? Like third-person games, or third-person or like 3D games, you see what's in front of you. So in a way, there's no surprise. Those are all great games. You'll enjoy it. Oh man, haha, we heard that. What? What did I say? I forgot what I said. Oops. Oh yeah, incest. Oops. Um, but yeah. So 3D games you can see in front of you, depending on the orientation of the camera. You can see what's coming. But in 2D games, we only see what's shown. You don't know what's ahead of you. That's why Inside, it was so simple but so great because you had to move right, and you didn't know what was coming up. And as you progressed, the weirder things got. And the way Little Nightmares look, it looks like it's the same way. I did watch PewDiePie play the demo like a couple years back in 2016, and I was immediately I was sold. That was such. Oh yeah, it was sold. Like I bought it for $20. I think I got the complete edition along with the DLC off of Amazon. It's like $20 on Amazon. Honestly, it's not that bad. But oh yeah, back to the games. So I got these two games for my brother, for myself, so I could play with friends and family. I got Call of Duty Black Ops 3. The zombie mode is really good. The multiplayer mode, I was never really a Call of Duty multiplayer fan. I only played it for the campaign. The campaign looks good. Um, I still need to finish Black Ops 2 campaign. I'll get to that soon. But World War II, Call of Duty World War II. I was really stoked, really happy when they announced World War II. I'm an OG Call of Duty fan. I'm not a huge fan of the whole futuristic kind of path they were going down with the more recent games. Yeah, Advanced Warfare was cool, but it just seemed like they were just started riding the bandwagon. Infinity Warfare came out. They immediately, I wasn't sold on it. They broke my heart when they started going. They went to a different planet and there was space battles. I'm like, that's not Call of Duty. That's more Halo. Like, what are you doing? And then I guess Sledgehammer was like, oh wow, shoot. We see your outrage. We know you don't like those futuristic Call of Duty games, so we're just gonna go back to the roots with World War II. I mean, it was cool with Modern Warfare when they went there and did a whole fictional war. But the thing is, it was never unheard of in a Call of Duty game. That's why the first one worked. The second one worked too. But the third one, I feel like the first two games did everything. So when the third one came out, I just felt like it left a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. The first one was great. The second one was great. It had great villains and everything. But I felt like Makarov was just a cliched type of villain. Let's just say that. The first Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, Call of Duty 4, was great. The best scene in the entire game was the nuke scene. Where you're trying to capture Al Assad. You're in there. You get the guy, right? You save this dude. You get in the helicopter. You think you're home free because the rest of the game, when you get in a helicopter, that means you're safe. But then on the distance, the nuke goes off, and you're just like, what in the world? And then the helicopters crash. You wake up, and you play until your character dies from overexposure to radiation. But yeah, that was the best Call of Duty game. Like I'm looking over my rack, I have definitely got Call of Duty 4 because duh. I have Modern Warfare 2 for PS3, Modern Warfare 3 for Xbox 360. Not my favorite Modern Warfare game. Have Black Ops. Black Ops is actually another one of my favorite. The first one, that is, was like another one of my favorite Call of Duty games. It's just right after Modern Warfare 2. There's Black Ops 2. The campaign looks cool. I will play it one day, but I don't like how. How am I trying to say this? It's different good. I'll get to it. Ghost. Have not touched that actually. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. The thing is, the reason why I got it was because one, it's for Xbox 360. Two, the exchange over here, the store. Excuse me. Oh man, I ate some kind of Japanese food. It's been messing up my stomach. But anyway, back to the story. Ever since Ghost came out over here at the store, right? It was $60. No one bought it. They lowered it down to 50. No one bought it. They lowered it down to 40. Still no one bought it. So they just had this whole stock. So they dropped it from 30 to $10. And I'm like, is it really worth $10? I'm like, nah. I'm not gonna get it for $10. Went down to 5. I'm like, nah, not $5. And then one day when I was walking around, it was up for 99 cents. I'm just like, okay, yeah, it's worth 99 cents. I'm gonna buy it. Haven't played it. I haven't touched it. It's just that sad. And then I got Advanced Warfare for the Xbox 360. Not good. I wouldn't say it's not bad, but I'm not a fan of it. Like I said, I'm an OG Call of Duty fan. I don't like the whole futuristic path they're going down. Let me turn off this light. There we go. So yeah, I'm an OG Call of Duty fan. I'm not a fan of the path they were going down. So I'm glad they went back to the roots. Like I said, the only reason why I would have bought Infinity Warfare was to get. Must be that bad to be sold for 99 cents. Yeah, I mean, if I just thought, it's a gamble. I spent $1 on it. If I don't like it, then I'm not really losing a lot of money. I'm not losing $60 on the game. I'm just losing $1. And yeah, $1. $1 game I have not touched yet. Dang. And looking at my shelf or my rack of games, there's some games I need to get rid of or play. There are a lot of games I need to get rid of, a lot of games I need to play. Like I have the Assassin's Creed trilogy up there, 1 through 3. Never gonna play it. I just need to get rid of it. Actually, no, I got rid of 1. I'll have 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm never gonna play it. I am gonna play. Origins looks good. I'll probably play the first hour on it when I get the game for the channel, and then just play the rest of it for myself. Unless you guys want to see more. Syndicate looks alright, but it's used. It's still going for $30. I'm not gonna drop $30 on a game I'll potentially hate, so I'll probably wait for it to come down to $1 again. Have Alan Wake. Debating whether to play it on my own or for the channel. I have Bioshock Infinite. I'm not gonna play that for the channel. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of um, those games, Bioshock 2 and Infinite, and just buy the collection for PS4. Because I heard Bioshock Infinite doesn't look that great for last gen consoles. So I'll sell those and then use the money I get to buy the collection. And then what else? Oh yeah, this the Condemned series, Condemned 1 and Condemned 2. Those are great games. Once I move and get better internet, uh, I'll start streaming and I'll stream those games. Not sure if I'll do like a regular Let's Play series because it's an old game. It's I don't know, it's a lot to do also since I have all these new games coming out soon. So I want to prioritize some games to do for the channel, some games to do for myself. And it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning here. I'm just talking and talking. Do you have Dark Souls 1 and 2? Um, Bloodborne's for $20 at the store over here, so I might get it. Might do like 1 or 2 videos on it. Not sure if I'll beat it for the channel. Not sure. I do have Deus Ex, is it Revolution? Evolution. Yeah, Human Revolution. I'll play it on my own. Then I'll play the second game on PS4 for the channel. We'll see though. I have I have Dishonored. I have the second one already. I have Enslaved. Looks like a good game. It's like 4 hours to be, so be a solid probably 8 episode series, which I'll definitely do. It's a very story driven type of game. It's very different. I'm surprised it didn't do well because it's just so obscure. And it's Andy Serkis himself, or aka Gollum, or Snoke from Star Wars. He's in there, which is pretty cool. Far Cry 3, another game I'm gonna play on my own. Like I'm like way behind in the Far Cry series. I played the first one, have played the second one. Heard a lot about the third one, so I got the third one. Have not beat it yet. I will beat it in the future. 4, I will not buy until it's $5, maybe $1. Um, 5 is coming out, so I'll wait on that. I'll play a little bit of that. I'm gonna buy Far Cry Primal along with 3 other PS4 games, which is what was it again? Titanfall 2, The Witcher 3, and Dying Light. Gonna be getting those tomorrow. All 4 for $30, which is a solid deal. $30 for 4 games. It's like $7.50 a piece. It's a huge savings and a good deal. Gears of War, the first 3 I played, great games. The third left. I feel like the ending was. They rushed to have a quick resolution. Let's just say that. And I have Judgment, but I'm gonna wait on that. I had GTA 5. Thinking about I'm not gonna play that for the channel. Maybe when I get a better computer, I'll get it for the computer and play online with friends. Also thinking about getting Destiny 2, which I'll play with friends. But I'm also gonna play on my own. I'm also getting the Division, which like I said, I'm gonna play on my own. and maybe do like a montage episode for the channel. Oh yeah, there's Mass Effect 1 through 3. Will not play for the channel. I may stream it, but I'm definitely gonna play those games either on my own or stream. I'm not gonna do a Let's Play series on it. Have Metro uh, 2033 and Last Light. I'll be playing on my own, and then when one comes out, play the Redemption, play that on my own, and then when 2 comes out, play the first hour. And then again, if you guys like it enough, make it play as much as I want to for the channel. Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelation. Again, I'll play it on my own. And I'll play 2, maybe for the channel, maybe on my own. Maybe stream it. I don't know. Is this exciting? Is this boring? Me talking about the games I might play in the future. Don't take notes. Or maybe take notes. Yeah, I have the first. I said the first 2, the only 2 for Xbox 360, 1 and 2. But then I forgot I had Left 4 Dead 2 for Xbox 360, so I ended up getting it for the computer too. I got it on Steam. It's like $3 when I got it for the Steam sale back in 2013, 2014. It was 2014 when I got it. So I have 2 Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, you do? Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. And then, oh yeah, should I get rid of Skyrim? Actually, no. My brother fussed over it. He still wants to play the game, even though he's been playing Fortnite lately. Oh yeah, the games I have downloaded on the PS4 directly: Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Unraveled. Yeah, yeah. We were supposed to play that one time, but ended up getting busy. We received about the second one on the winter sale, and I haven't played it yet. It's pretty good. I played it like 2 or 3 times. I played it in Korea a lot because they had a place called PC Bang. It's basically like a PC cafe, but it's like, to me it's state of the art. They have a bunch of high end computers for playing LOL, Call of Duty, Counter Strike, and they had Left 4 Dead 2. It was in Korean, but luckily I can read Korean, so I didn't really have trouble playing it. But it was so much fun on PC. It's scarier and a lot. It's more intense to me on PC. But yeah, the PC bongs, or they call PC bongs. It's great. We should play sometime when you do. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Especially when I get a higher end computer too. Things will run smoothly too. I can't wait. But the PC bongs are great. Yeah, the mods. Ooh. Unfortunately, like I couldn't mod it because it was a public computer. But I heard the mods are pretty good. Like the Christmas mods. I was watching your video. Those seem pretty cool. But yeah, the PC bongs over in Korea are really great. They have just rows and rows and rows of high-end computers. You go in there, you smell the ramen, the sweat, the cigarettes. Man, I miss it there. But yeah, it was might need a stronger computer too. Yeah, just a bunch of poor college students that need better computers to play their games. Um, yeah, PC bongs have really nice high-end computers, and you can spend a lot of time there. It's like $2 every hour, which is a lot better than the internet cafes I have over here. It's like $3 for every half hour, so it's $6 an hour compared to $2 an hour back in Korea. It was amazing. I would go there with friends and just play games, play Left 4 Dead, try to get into LOL. I couldn't. I'm just not the kind of game for me. But on top of that, well, the bathrooms were okay. They um they had showers over there at the PC bong, because I guess people spend so much time there that they didn't feel like going home to shower, so they just shower over there. And then they sell food over there. Like, what's the longest time I spent over there? I spent 5 hours over there. So it was around dinner time. I got hungry and I bought ramen, like instant cup ramen. I got that along with chips and a drink. So I had dinner at a PC bong, which is pretty good, honestly. It was awesome. I loved it, man. I want to go back to Korea, but like, all my friends are gone. The friend I had left, the only friend I had there, she moved back to the States. So she's a streamer, by the way. She's actually a really nice girl. Um, really close friend of mine. She's like a sister to me. But yeah, she's really cool. I'll leave a link to her Twitch channel in the description also, along with Adam Corlix. Oh my gosh, it's getting late. I want to stream around 4 a.m. Uh, but yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, PC bongs, and then food, showers at a designated smoking area. The chairs were comfortable, and the games were great. Man, I want to go back to Korea. Things are so much cheaper, so much more fun there. I had more access to everything. Maybe it's because I knew how to speak the language too, and I could read too. That it was a lot easier to get around. Like I wasn't fluent in Korean, but I knew enough to get around. Like ask for directions and stuff, order food. Over here, Japanese is harder to speak and harder to read. I can still read a lot, and my girlfriend is teaching me some Japanese, which is some like I forget some of it, but she's helping me. And also like when I'm with her, if I need to ask someone something, like she just asks for me. So it's like I don't really need to know it because I'm going out with a Japanese girl. So what's the point in knowing it? But at the same time, I want to learn it too. So maybe I could have conversations with her in her native language, because English is her second language, and she has to speak to me in English. Like I should at least turn it around and try to speak Japanese to her. Maybe I should just learn on my own. Surprise her one day. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, so that's World War II. Um, yeah, so FPG and Spoon, like, are there any games that you guys want to play? Any games that you're excited for 2018? Or any games that you're playing that you just like so far? Anything? Oh no, everyone's going. Oh, that's cool. What kind of old games? Detroit Become Human looks really good. That's another game I'm gonna play when it comes out. Also, Shadow of the Colossus is getting remastered for the PS4. It's coming out next month. You should. You should play the. You don't have a PS4, right? Because if you do have a PS4, the remastered for PS4 is coming out next month. But I know you have a PS3 because you played Uncharted 3. They have the remastered edition that comes with Ico. Ico looks really good. Actually, do I have that? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Um, you have a PS3? Yeah, I have the double edition Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. I meant to get around to it, but never got around to it. But now that I hear the PS4 version's coming out next month, I'm gonna pick it up so I can play for the channel. I heard it's really good. On top, speaking of Shadow of the Colossus, I want to play The Last Guardian. That's definitely gonna be a game that's gonna come out on the channel. Definitely. And also, gonna play one PS2 game for the channel. What is it? It's a horror game. The first game came out for PS2. It's a Japanese horror game. It came out for PS2 in the US and everywhere. But the second one, yeah, it looks really good, dude. Like, I really want to play it. Like, it's about time it came out too. Like, it was supposed to come out for the PS3. Then it got supposedly delayed. Then it was canceled. And then they keep on bringing it back. And then we get canceled or was in development hell. And finally, it comes out. And it's for PS4. Even though it's supposed to come out for the PS3, it comes out for the PS4, which I think is a good system for it. Honestly, like judging by the visuals and how the game looks, PS4 is a good home for the game. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I forget. Oh yeah, old games. So the second game in the PS2 game I want to play the sequel got banned in the US because it's considered too violent. They do have it in the UK, but it's pretty pricey to import. The game's called Siren for the PS2. Looks really good, really creepy. The second game, Siren Blood Curse, got banned in the United States, so I'm gonna have to import it from the UK in order to play it because that's the English version of it. It's like $30 on eBay, which isn't bad. But then again, I don't really want to spend $30 on an old game if I spend $30 on newer games. It's funny. I have all these games piled on my bed. All the games I showed off. But oh my gosh. Oh, Siren, that's one of the Pew's Face horror game. Must be good. Yeah, yeah, he played Blood Curse for the channel a long time ago. I think, yeah, I watched half the series when I discovered him. Like, I discovered him through a montage, then I watched all his amnesia videos, and then a bunch of other stuff. Like, all the Cry, I watched all his Cry compilations, or, what, not compilations, brain fart. What's the word when the YouTuber hangs out with another YouTuber, make a video together? Ah, my mind is blank. School's killing it. A compilation. Collaboration. Yeah, there we go. Woo. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. That's PG. Yeah, this is me when I'm tired, brain dead. But yeah, Siren. I feel like it would be worth it, but at the same time, I don't want to be disappointed. Like, drop $30 and end up not playing it, like I do with Siren. I was like $20 because it's so rare or rare. I haven't picked that up. Yeah, I want to play that game. Looks good, along with Condemned. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 2. I need to play that. I have a bunch of. Oh yeah, funniest thing ever. Um, I bought Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. No, for Xbox 360. Like a couple years back. Then I totally forgot I had it because it was digital. So I forgot I had it, and then I ended up buying it for the GameCube, and then I started playing on the GameCube. And then when I'm scrolling through my Xbox 360 trying to, free up space, I realized that I'm like, oh wait a minute, I had Resident Evil 4 the whole time on the Xbox. Shoot, I spent $40 on the GameCube version. Stupid. That's money down the drain. It's a good game. I need to finish it. I'm debating whether to play for the channel or just stream it. I know Spoon, you started playing it. You liking it so far? You just put one episode of it, right? You haven't played the rest? Unless you lost game data or save data. Say I've been playing it lately. Oh yeah, I have Sonic the Hedgehog. So, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. So, last year, I had a lot of plans for the channel. I was going to start these little, like different segments, like different shows. Like, there's going to be like a Let's Play segment. And I plan on doing a show that I will talk about something that I found interesting about that topic. I'll talk about it and try to generate discussion. And I was going to call it Let's Discuss, but those evolved to the Let's Talk videos. So that was one of the shows that ended up becoming a thing last year. But I had another show I wanted to do. Do you plan on getting Sonic Forces? Oh no, dude. I gave up on Sonic right after um, Sonic Unleashed. That's another franchise I grew up with that I gave up on because I didn't like the direction the franchise was going. Kind of like Halo. Oh man, my heart breaks for that game. Man, I mean Sonic Forces, the visuals look good, but I just heard a lot of just like 55% of the reviews I hear like do not recommend, don't play. I mean like if you buy it and you like good, cool, but yeah, like I'm not gonna buy it. Like I was a Sonic fan, like hence the interesting name I have for this channel. I was a Sonic fan up till when did Sonic Unleashed come out? Up till 2008. I played Sonic Unleashed. Wasn't digging the whole werewolf thing and the whole like yeah, it was cool. They went from 3D to 2D, and I believe that's how Sonic Forces is too. But yeah, that was cool, the Sonic parts, but I didn't dig the whole werewolf part. I just thought it was like a bunch of BS. I did not know. I didn't like it. And then after that, they just went down this whole roller coaster, just badness. Let's just say that. Like Sonic and the Secret Rings was good. It still felt like a Sonic game, even though it was it was like a storybook type of game. And then I'm like, okay, Sonic has some redemption. After Unleashed, there has to be like a game that Sonic game that is gonna spark my interest again. Then Sonic the Black Knight came out, and Sonic has a freaking sword. Shadow is a knight. Knuckles is a knight. I'm like, okay, I give Sega props for trying to be different, not trying to follow a formula, but no, actually, I have Sonic 06. I generally enjoyed the game, but it got to a point where it got really buggy, so I just gave up on the game. I was 14 the last time I played it. Okay, back to the point. Uh, so Let's Talk was the first show or segment of the channel that actually became a thing last year. I also decided to do a MrSonicManu movie reviews. It's kind of I planned on talking about the Last Jedi in a video. No, I plan on talking about what movie was it that came out? Rogue One versus The Force Awakens, and why I thought Rogue One was better than The Force Awakens. It was gonna be called Mr. Sonic Manu's movie reviews or something like that. But that never became a thing. And then when my computer died, I ended up losing the outline. And by the time I found motivation to make a video like that again, um, Rogue One ended up becoming irrelevant and stuff. So I decided not to. And then I made an outline for The Last Jedi. And I just decided not to do a movie review thing because I feel like it's going to be a total stray away from what I do on the channel. So I decided to make that Let's Talk video. But I had the outline and everything. I am going to record it. Don't worry. I do have some other videos, Let's Talk videos I have planned for the future. And talk about Logan Paul. Not about the whole, oh, he's so stupid, but the whole dead body thing. We talk about his other vlogs with him in Japan and how it's not cool to act like him. The guy's an idiot. So it's gonna be a Let's Talk video, but it's gonna be like Let's Talk Logan Paul in Japan or something like that. So I had that planned, and we'll talk about Star Wars, the original trilogy versus the prequels. Talk about that, draw comparisons and stuff, generate conversation. The main one I want to do before the month ends is The Last Jedi. I know FPG don't watch that video if you haven't seen the movie yet. Yeah, gonna do that. But back to the subject. Yeah, we were talking about Sonic 06. Let's Talk became a show. That was a thing. I scrapped the whole movie review thing. Um, Tech reviews, not gonna be a thing anymore. Still gonna do the vlogs. But I had an idea called Nostalgia Corner. It's still working title. It may change, might not, but it's called Nostalgia Corner. Basically, I would revisit games from my childhood and games that I found very interesting, that I found fun, and play them now to see if they would hold up to my standards now. And I was thinking the first one, I was thinking about making the first one about Sonic 06. So that'll be a funny one. It'll be like a montage, like me just me like like me like just making fun of the game, like totally trashing it and stuff, and then go to other games like what do I have on the rack? I have a bunch of GameCube games here. I could do a nostalgia corner on what do I have? On Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2. And then there's wait, I could do a nostalgia corner on Mario Sunshine. I could do that. I just have a stack of GameCube games. Honestly, my Nintendo console collection is larger than any collection I have. Hmm. Yeah, did you like? Are we back? Am I back? Like, sound off. Let me know if I'm back. I'm disconnected there for a second. Just want to know if everybody's here. If you guys can. Hey! Yeah, internet's really bad in my room. Like, there are certain spots where internet is, hey, where internet is good, but at times where it's bad. Like, my bed, it's weird. Half of it, internet's good. Then on the other half, it's not. It's it's weird. I guess the signal doesn't reach the other side of the bed, and so I have to kind of go over to one side of the bed to get good internet. And so, and also where I used to have my old setup, internet was pretty bad over there. Like it wouldn't cut in and out, but it would be slow. It would be fast and slow. Again, it could be my computer because it was fast and slow with this one, but I have my Mac over there for school, and when I need a break, I would watch YouTube videos, and the videos would load up just fine. Same thing with watching streams on Twitch. They'll load up just fine. So it's probably just my computer. It's pretty dated. Speaking of dated, I should probably shut it off. Oh shoot. Got a notification. PewDiePie made a video. Is YouTube really worth it? Huh. I gotta be on top of the whole YouTube thing. I heard Google is pitching in because YouTube is apparently messing up so much that they wanna help them fix it. Yeah, I heard about that. It's pretty interesting. I'm like, wow, come on, YouTube, you mess up that much. You need your parent company to help you out. Come on, you can't fix your own stuff on your own. It's like having a kid that's 30 years old and still needs their mom to hold their hand and help them solve their problems for them. That's how I see it. Like YouTube's been around since 2005. I was 10. Yeah, it scares me too. I hope he doesn't. It's probably classic PewDiePie. It's clickbait, but I hope he doesn't quit YouTube and move on to Twitch like some other YouTubers that have. It's almost time to go. I have to wake up. Kind of have to wake up early so I can get some school done before work, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's the easiest part of my assignments. Just reading and taking a quiz. Remember when people customize their whole YouTube page? Yeah, yeah, those were the good old days. Then you just get a stupid white background. The only thing you could customize is your channel art. Like I liked it when channel art was actually the entire page. Like you actually personalize it so when you're on there, oh yeah, this is so and so's page. It was like MySpace, but for videos. Not sure you guys are old enough to remember how how MySpace worked. But yeah, you could cool thing is you could customize your page to make it look like a certain way. And you could also make it a way to where when you logged on to when you go to that account, you have a song playing in the background. Like my friend had a shoot, what's that? Shoot, what's the name of the song? Maya he, Maya ha. That one. She had that one play on a loop, and I would never go on her page because it was just so annoying. There's a name for it. I forgot about the band. There's a name for the song. I forget. But yeah, those are the good old days. Like honestly, from 2005 to 2014 is when YouTube was good. Well, first half of 2014, and then something went wrong. Someone went back in time, destroyed the time space continuum, and something went wrong. Someone messed up. And YouTube has been in a downward spiral ever since. And only I'm not big enough to actually I care, but I'm not big enough to where it's affecting me directly, like money wise. Like I make my money working at a theater, like not YouTube yet. Like my revenue is probably like a penny a month, which isn't not great at all. But yeah, that title does scare me, Spoon. I hope he's not gonna leave. And speaking of PewDiePie, I'm really behind on his videos. I'm like 2 weeks worth of videos behind. It's like a lot of videos, like 14 videos behind. It's too many. It's too many to miss on them Papa Poods. Oh, that was weird. I'm never gonna say that again. But mm, be ending the stream soon. I need my rest. Got work and school tomorrow. Ugh. There's one thing about having online classes. I could do it whenever I can. I don't have to wake up and early in the morning, go on campus. I could just do it whenever I want to, and I have to deal with going on campus. I mean, I know for some people, online isn't for some. They prefer to go on campus. Some just prefer to do online and not go on campus. Just everyone's different. I'm not one of those people that would that likes going on campus. I just like the fact of going on campus, making the effort to go on campus, stay there for 3 to 6 hours, depending on how many classes you have, maybe even more, and just come home. Like it's just, if I could do my schoolwork and everything from the comfort of my home, I'd rather do it. And also the school I'm with classes, the school I'm taking classes from is all the way in Florida. So yeah, that's why I'm with the online program. It's all the way in Florida. So it's not a bad school. It's just it's really fast paced. Like really fast paced. Like like I said, like one class like normally is 12 weeks. This one is like a third of that, like 4 weeks per class. So, I'm doing 12 weeks of work in one third of the time, basically. And because it's fast paced, I'll be getting my degree faster. So instead of 4 years, I'll be getting it in 2 years, which is pretty sad because I graduated in 2013. I'm supposed to be graduated. I was supposed to graduate last summer, but I took 2 gap years. So instead of graduating in 2015, I'll be graduating in 2019, which is supposed to be the year my brother graduates. He graduated in 2015. I graduated 2 years before him, but we'll be graduating the same year, most likely. And also, I have friends that graduated 2014 that will be finishing college before I do. Like they graduate this year, and I'm over here working and still working on school. Yay, life. Yay, adulthood. Yeah, it's probably obvious that I'm getting sleepy. I had a long day. I only had like So I had to stay up late last night to finish up my schoolwork so I could turn it in on time today at 2 p.m. So I got like 3 hours of sleep that night. Woke up early, started doing it. I was so beat that I took. It was supposed to be a 1 hour nap. It turned into a 3 hour nap, and I woke up around 3 and I had to be at work at 4:30. So I got up, got ready, left, picked this up from the store before heading to work. But yeah, crazy day today. I'm beat. I'm surprised I'm awake still. I was also binge watching some Netflix, like watching The End of the Effing World. Great Netflix show, by the way. If you love comedy, if you love British shows that have dark comedy, you're gonna love that show. It's really it's really good. Like honestly, like the character development in such a short, it's like 7 episodes. Like the character development in that amount of time, it's brilliant. It's also based on a comic book of the same name, so it's gonna be bizarre, which I love. I love bizarre, crazy type of shows with crazy narratives. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right here. It's late. I'm sleepy. I need my sleep. I need to wake up kind of early tomorrow so I can get my school done. But yeah, the whole reason why I wanted to do this stream was talk to you guys. I feel like it's been a while since we've we've connected. I actually missed that. So another channel update before I go. I plan on doing more of these streams whenever I have the time. I'll try to get one in a month, but I'll do an update vlog at the end of every month. That's my goal. Try to do one at the end of every month. Talk to you guys about how my month is going, and if I can't record a vlog, I'll do a stream just like this one to make it up to you guys. So, yeah. It was mainly going to be an update vlog, short and sweet, but I just had fun talking to you guys. So yeah, good night or good morning. Okay, okay, this was fun. Definitely keep it up. Thank you. I gotta catch yours. I know you did a stream one time of Left 4 Dead 2. Like I was gonna watch it, but then it was on the waiting screen. It was pretty late to my time. I ended up falling asleep. Uh, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do more of these. Want to do more of the streams, and like I said, when I move, I'll start doing more. What do you call it? Um, more streams that involve video games, just like more elaborate streams. Like I don't want to stick to doing mobile streams on here. I want to switch over to the computer. I just need better internet, a better computer, and that's it. And then we'll be doing like more entertaining. Like I'm glad you guys found this entertaining. Thank you guys for watching. Um, like I said, this is gonna be uploaded. I'll let it upload while I'm sleeping, but then in the morning I'll optimize I'll optimize the uploads, like add tags, add better be, add stuff in the description. Oh yeah, I better what was I gonna do? Yeah, I said I'll add a description, a link to Adam Korlick's channel and who else's channel? Oh yeah, my friend's Twitch channel, and also just a channel that I discovered recently. He's called Beat 'em Ups. He's an Australian YouTuber who lives in the States. He's another gamer. I discovered him. He's actually a really fun dude. You should check him out. I'll put the link in the description later on, so keep an eye out for that. I'll optimize it if I have time tomorrow, but if I have time in the morning. If not, then I'll do it at night. But yeah, I'll stop rambling. I need my sleep. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was fun. Definitely gonna do more of these. I wanna do more of these to connect with you guys. So yeah, good night or good morning wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys in the next video later. How do we end the stream? I'm such a noob at this. Thanks, dude. You have a good day. I know it's blah, blah, blah. It's like Almost lunchtime there, huh? Alright, bye. See you guys. How do I end stream? Or do I just press this button? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's how we do it. I'm such a noob. Alright, later guys.